Hello friends. Have you ever wondered what happened to the cast of Here Come the Double-Deckers? After the show ended in 1971, this charming British children's series filled with adventure and fun became a nostalgic favorite for many who grew up in the 70s. In this video we'll take a look at the lives and careers of the young actors who brought these memorable characters to life. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1970. And what's with them now after 55 years? Melvin Hayes as Albert the street cleaner. Melvin Hayes was born on January 11, 1935 in London. Melvin Hayes played the character of Albert the street cleaner at 35 age. The gang's adult friend. A typically cheerful street cleaner that often assists the gang in their adventures. Albert the street cleaner was one of the adult characters who interacted with the kids, often providing comic relief, who was portrayed with a humorous and quirky personality. Hayes was a well-known British actor, and his role in Here Come the Double-Deckers was one of his early appearances in children's television. He has been married to Jane Mayle since 2010. They have one child. He was previously married to Wendy Padbury and Rosalind Allen. Now he is 90 years old. Bob Todd as war film director. Born December 15, 1922. Bob Todd played the character of the war film director at 48 age. The war film director was a recurring character who was involved in a humorous subplot within the series. The character was a bit eccentric, often trying to make a film about war, but his plans were frequently disrupted by the antics of the children. He died October 21, 1992 at 69 age. Iver Salter as policeman. Born August 22, 1925. Died June 21, 1991 at 65 age. Iver Salter played the character of the policeman in Here Come the Double-Deckers, 1970, when he was 45 age. As a recurring character, the policeman was often involved in the children's various antics and mischief. His role added a bit of authority and structure to the otherwise free-spirited group, though the kids' creative schemes often led to humorous situations where the policeman's efforts to enforce order were thwarted. Frank Thornton as Mr. Parsons. Born January 15, 1921. Died March 16, 2013 at 92 age. Frank Thornton played the character of Mr. Parsons in Here Come the Double-Deckers, 1970, at 49 age. Mr. Parsons was a somewhat uptight authority figure who worked as the landlord of the building where the children's double-decker bus was parked. His character was often exasperated by the kids' antics and their tendency to get into trouble, but he was also portrayed with a sense of humor and occasionally became involved in the children's schemes. Damaris Hayman as Miss Finch. Born June 16, 1929. Died June 3, 2021 at 91 age. Damaris Hayman played the character of Miss Finch at 41 age. Miss Finch was one of the adult characters in the show, portrayed as a somewhat stern and often exasperated figure, typical of the adults who interacted with the children. She was likely an authority figure or someone who helped supervise or keep an eye on the kids, contributing to the balance of adults and children in the series. Her portrayal of Miss Finch added to the humorous contrast between the more serious, rule-abiding adults and the free-spirited, adventurous children. Peter Firth as Scooper. Born October 27, 1953. Peter Firth played the character of Scooper in Here Come the Double-Deckers, the leader of the gang at 17 age. Scooper was one of the main members of the group of children who made the double-decker bus their clubhouse. The character of Scooper was known for being a bit of a joker and a troublemaker, always coming up with schemes and adventures. Now he is 72 years old. Jillian Bailey as Billy. Born June 14, 1955. Jillian Bailey played the character of Billy, the tomboyish girl of the gang at 15 age. Billy was one of the key members of the group of children who made the double-decker bus their clubhouse and engaged in various fun and adventurous activities. Now she is 70 years old. Michael Audrison as Brains. Born August 1, 1956. Michael Audrison played the character of Brains, the gang's brightest resident genius, who usually got the gang in trouble with his wacky inventions at 14 Michael Audrison's role as Brains was one of his early acting roles. And while he did not go on to achieve the same level of fame as some of his co-stars, his portrayal of Brains remains an integral part of the show's charm. Now he is 69 years old. Brinley Ford as Spring. Born October 16, 1953. Brinley Ford played the character of Spring at 17 the sole African-British member of the gang, and usually a second-in-command to Scooper. Spring was one of the central characters in the group of children who used the double-decker bus as their clubhouse. His character was portrayed as cool, calm, and collected, and he often played a leadership role among the group. Now he is 72 years old. Bruce Clark as Styx. Bruce Clark was born on March 5, 1958. Bruce Clark played the character of Styx at 12 the sole U.S. member in the gang, causing his name with a talent for playing the drums. His character was known for being fun-loving, energetic, and always ready for an adventure with the rest of the gang. Now he is 67 years old. Douglas Simmons as Donut. Douglas Simmons played the character of Donut at 12 the sole overweight member in the gang, and is always constantly eating. Donut was one of the fun-loving and lovable members of the group of children who turned a double-decker bus into their clubhouse. Known for his cheerful, friendly, and slightly goofy personality, Donut added a lot of humor and warmth to the series. Born February 18, 1958. Sadly, he died March 15, 2011 at 53. Debbie Russ as Tiger. Born August 2, 1960. Debbie Russ played the character of Tiger, the youngest tag-along member of the gang at 10 who carries around a stuffed animal tiger with her, also called Tiger. Tiger was one of the key members of the group of children who used the double-decker bus as their clubhouse and was known for being a bit of a tough character. Despite her tough exterior, she was loyal to her friends and always ready for the next adventure, making her an essential part of the team. Now she is 65 years old.